These are the ingredients you will need for the cheese sauce part. 1 cup of red peppers, 2 tablespoons of butter, 1.5 cup of sour cream, 1 cup of mozzarella cheese, 1 tablespoon of flour, half a teaspoon of oregano, 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, half a teaspoon of salt, garlic salt, black pepper, and 1 cup of milk. Now for the shrimp, you will need 1 pound of shrimp, 2 tablespoons of butter, half a cup of mozzarella cheese, half a cup of onion, half a cup of Roma tomatoes, and your choice of flour tortillas. We're going to start off with our sauce, adding our butter. Now adding our red peppers. We're going to saute them. Adding our oregano, black pepper, salt, and garlic salt, and also our cayenne pepper. We're going to saute it for about 2 minutes. Now adding our flour, and we're going to mix it all together. I'm also adding our milk. I use almond milk, but you can use any milk of your preference. Now we're going to turn the heat to a boil, adding our mozzarella cheese, and we're going to whisk it to melt the cheese. Lastly, we are going to add our sour cream. And we're going to continue whisking it until it's nice and creamy. Once our sauce is done and complete, we're going to put it on the side to start working on our shrimp. Now adding our butter on medium-high temperature. We're going to melt our butter. Adding our onions, and we're going to saute our onions for 2 minutes. Now we are ready to add our shrimp, and we're going to cook our shrimp until it's a nice soft pink color, because remember, we're going to add everything together into the oven. Now that our shrimp has turned pink, we're going to add our tomatoes. Now we're going to add just 1 scoop of our sauce we made earlier, just to give it some flavor and let it sit for a while. Once our shrimp has sat for 5 minutes, we're going to work on our enchiladas. We're going to place about 5 to 6 shrimps on each tortilla. And once we place them on there, we're going to roll them up. Once we roll them up, we're going to place them on our glass tray, and we're going to continue doing that until we finished all the shrimp on tortillas. Now that we have completed all our enchiladas, we are going to drizzle all of our sauce over all of them. I am also going to add everything that was left on the shrimp pan, all the leftover sauce and butter. We're just going to add it to give it more flavor. Lastly, I am going to top it over with some mozzarella cheese on top. You are welcome to skip this step. I'm just going to add some extra cheese. Now we're going to place it in the oven, cook it for 30 minutes on 350 degrees. I like my enchiladas to be nice and toasty on top. I also served my enchiladas with a side of white rice.